What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Phlebotomy. What's happening, guys? Like that little intro. Look, guys, I just wanted to jump in and give you guys a great morning. It's Monday morning, a new week, a new start. And I wanted to talk to you guys about, is it time to start your new business? I say ASAP. I say for right now, I said it is time to start your own business. My name is Javon Harley with your health code, coming to you about awesome things in the phlebotomy industry, in the phlebotomy world. And, tie's not on point. There we go. So, wanted to let you know about, is it time for you to start your own business? I think it is. I think it's time right now. And I'm going to give you guys about 5 tips on thoughts that would make you say, you know what, this is the time. This is the right time to start my new business. Thanks for joining. Tap the screen. Don't be mean. Share about what we're doing here at Good Morning Phlebotomy. Again, my name is Javon Harley, coming to you about, is it time for you to start your own business? So the first one is your job not fulfilling? Every job you're going to have, good or bad, is going to have some pros and cons, right? And so you hear a common thing where you hit the ceiling, or you haven't learned any more that you can. I mean, you're at the top of your game. There's nothing you can do. You've been there for a while. Is it time to leave that job? Is it not fulfilling anymore? Good morning. Good morning, Mohammed. How are you? I'm well. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining. So I'm talking about, is it time for you to start your business? Is it time? And I say ASAP. So, when you've hit that ceiling in your job, typically people stop feeling fulfilled when they aren't able to do the work they want to do, right? And you've tried different avenues. It's not that you haven't tried different avenues. You haven't tried new things. I am from the U.S., sir, in the Northern Virginia area, in the Washington, D.C. area. So thanks for joining in. What about yourself? Where are you calling? Where are you joining from? So, again, I'm talking about, okay, heuristic stand, okay. Haven't been there yet. Getting my flags out so I can travel a little bit more. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing. I do. I am familiar with that area, so thanks for joining. So I'm talking about, is it time for you to start your business? So I started with, your job is not fulfilling. You've kind of hit that ceiling. You've done just about everything that you can do, and you have just, you don't fulfill. You don't feel energized. You don't. Thank you so much for the invite. I appreciate it. I'll reach out to you when I get there. But you don't feel fulfilled in that area. So that is one of the signs that it's time to start your own business. It's time to, take a leap of faith. My next one is, you understand the risk of business ownership. Oh, guys, this is so important. When you understand the risk of business ownership, that takes on another platform. You need to know what the risk is. You need to know that you need to have a budget, overhead, all these variants of owning a business. You really need to have an understanding on the legal aspect of it, the financial aspect of it. I'm in the medical field, your health co. We are a international company that supplies services, primary medical services throughout the United States and in several other countries. We're in the UK, we're in Spain, we're in Argentina. We do a lot of clinical trials, and I'm just trying to get a feel of how my overseas market is too, as I plan my route out to other places. But I want to increase and I want to change the phlebotomy industry, and by educating and mentoring and coaching. So that's one of my goals here on this platform, is to let everybody know about opportunities and access. So yeah, thanks for asking. That was a great question. So you understand the risk. So understanding the risk is extremely important. Before making a major decision, do some research. Obviously, do some research on where industry you want to go into. The financial aspect. Can you survive without your 9-to-5 job? Even though it is unfulfilling, it's providing you an income, and you want to balance that with your need versus your want, I would say. All right. And then my third one is, you have an ideal, how do I want to say this? You have something that you're passionate about. So one of the things that I tell people is that when you're passionate about something, I believe you'll succeed in it. You'll succeed. You'll grow. You will kind of dig in and grind throughout the different ups and downs of business ownership, because there's definitely some downs in business ownership. There's definitely some setbacks, both financially, mentally, physically, and it takes a lot out of you, but the rewards are greater in business ownership. So I would really, hey, from Finland, hey, I need some people in Finland. Please reach out to me. I need about 50 phlebotomists in Finland. That's awesome. So thank you, my Finland group. Great. No, I don't speak Russian just yet. I'm working on it. Please, Katrina, I'm working on my Russian. I don't speak Russian too much. So if you can understand the English, that's great. And my Finland people, I know I'm working on all those different languages, at least to introductory. So, but yeah. So the risk can be great, but they can be tiresome, and it can, challenge you, and which is really what you want. You were not challenged at your current job, so this is why you're looking for something else, right? So the third one I mentioned is that you have an idea of what you're passionate about. All right, and you have a support system. Support system is extremely important. If you can't sustain yourself, right, then you need a support system. You need your family. You need a good friend that's energizing you and bringing some positivity back to you when you're reaching out, when you're stepping out to start your own business. That's extremely important. A resource, a mentor. I know. I will, Periscope only allows you to put so many flags. So what I mentioned to my the last person and from Russia is that I'll start to rotate my flags out. So you'll see that on my next post, is that I'll rotate my flags out. Okay. So yes, I have heard my Russian crew that Russia is in the house, and that I need to let them be represented. So I hear you guys. All right. So you have a support system. So if you have a spouse, if you have children, you have kids, get them on board, let them know what you're doing, let them know the plan, keep them informed so that they can encourage you as you go through it. And then my last thing is that you know what's important. Some people are going through their whole lives without realizing what's actually important to them. Money is not going to make you happy. It'll give you access. It'll give you access to those things that make you happy, but money alone doesn't make you happy. So if it's money that you're standing on, it's not likely that you're going to succeed long term. All right. It may give you a temporary satisfaction, but you'll be back at that same position. It has to be, you have to find some joy into it. You have to love what you do. You have to be passionate with what you do. Thanks again, guys, for joining. When you get a chance, share and tap the screen. Don't be mean. Let me know that you are liking the message that I'm putting out for you guys. Again, my name is Javon Harley with your Health Code, letting you guys know about opportunities in the phlebotomy world, changing the industry by one broadcast at a time, and bringing you guys new things that's happening. Phlebotomy was rated in the top 10 for 2008 jobs. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. top 10 for 2018 jobs, and that's because we were changing the industry. That's because things are growing in the phlebotomy industry. And is this the time? Thank you so much, Fashion Boy 1986, for joining your first time on Periscope. Thanks for coming in, talking about, is it time to start your own business? And I gave some 5 points. So in quick review, is your job not being, if you're not being fulfilled at your job, that's a good sign. If you understand the risk of business ownership, that's a good sign that it's time to start your own business. You have a passionate idea, something that you're passionate about, something that you can kind of dig in no matter what the ups and downs are, and just keep pushing towards your goals. You have a support system, which is extremely important, guys, and you know what's important. All right, don't be discouraged. If the first few phases of starting your business don't turn out to what you expected, entrepreneurship is a volatile world. All right, but as long as you stay committed to improving your ideas and continue to work hard, you'll always have a chance to succeed. All right, guys, this is Javon Harley with your Health Code, letting you guys know about great opportunities in phlebotomy and in the health field. Thanks so much for joining.